John, Corringham on a Friday afternoon. We interviewed you perfectly on Monday. So here to support candidates. How's it overall from Averley across to here? How do you think campaigning is going?
Campaigning's going really well. We're meeting an awful lot of people, talking to a lot of people, and getting some really good and enthusiastic feedback. Being a place like Corringham here today with Richard Howitt, who's a fantastic member of the European Parliament for the whole of the East of England, with Mike Basserve, who I'm sure will be a first-class member of Parliament for Basildon, and Linda Hall, who I know is going to be a superb councillor for the residents here in Stamford East and Corringham, really enthuses you. We met a lot of people here this lunchtime. People who wanted to talk to us, wanted to talk about the issues that they see, whether it be traffic on Wolf Road, talking about the very local, to the bigger issues about the cost of living crisis, which people here are facing the same as they're facing up and down the country.
But you may receive criticism that a lot of people feel that, over here, people like Phil Anderson and Shane Hebb have been very high profile, and that may count against you at the end of the day. Do you take that as a criticism of your own candidates and councillors, or do you take that on board at all?
No, I don't take it as a criticism of our councillors. I think that we have some very effective local councillors here, people like Phil Smith, who very quietly and very diligently get on with the grind of representing people day in, day out, and taking up the issues that people raise day in, day out, be that issues of antisocial behaviour, be that things like problems with housing. Grandstanding's fine, but actually it's the day in, day out slog that makes a real difference to people in their communities, and that's what Labour councillors in this part of the world are doing.
And in fact, talking about the whole borough, we interviewed Steve Lydiard down in Tilbury, who's an example, I guess, of that sort of hard yards, doing the casework type of councillor, isn't it?
Absolutely, and frankly, when you talk to people on the doorstep, when it's about local council elections, they want to know, where is my councillor? How do I get hold of them? When do they hold their surgeries? Are they going to represent me? Are they going to get back to me? And what I tell you is that people like Richard Spate, people like Phil Smith do that, and Linda Hall will do that when she's the councillor here in Stamford East and Corringham. She will do that in her. It'll be like breathing for Linda. She will be a first-class councillor for this ward.
And finally, John, something that I've just been developing a story over in Harlow on our sister paper is I saw, we call it unverified footage, of two men in a car, 1 minute to midnight, in their car. Midnight, the street lights go off in Harlow, they get out of their car, one of them attempts what it looks like to break into a car. It was almost set up, some might say, and I will research it further, but you have touched upon it a bit in Thurrock. Can you guarantee that the street lights will stay on over the next year in Thurrock?
Over the next year I can guarantee that street lights will stay on here in Thurrock. 2017, a £50 million cut, as voted for by Stephen Metcalfe, as voted for by Jackie Dole-Price. That means that we have to make really tough spending decisions. We've seen what's happened in Essex, however, when they turn streetlights off. Stories like the one you're telling aren't isolated. We know that similar things have happened in Basildon. What we're doing in Thurrock that's different is we've started to roll out the installation of LED street lighting, which uses about 60% less energy, which means we save money and keep the street lights on. That's got to be the way forward, not just turning them off.
John Kent, thank you very much.